Hi class, Trish Underwood here. I just wanted to show you real quickly how to sign up for your discussion board project and what will be required. So step one, you need to sign up for your discussion board project. Each of you are already assigned to a discussion board group, and so it's important that you, click on discussion board project signups. It's important that you know which group you're in, and you can find that just on your discussion boards. It's the same one you've been in all semester. Click on the group that you're in and only the group that you're in, and then it'll take you to a Sign Up Genius. And here you can look at the chapters that are available. This is first come, first serve. So whatever interests you, click on that, sign up, fill that information out, hit submit, and you'll be responsible for covering that chapter. Okay, and as you can see, it's just one group member per chapter, and I'd like for those to be done by Monday, 10 p.m. of the week that we discussed your chapter. So you have your own specific due date that corresponds to your chapter. Okay, so that is step one. Okay, step two. Let's talk about what is required and what you need to do. So what I want for you to do is pick one of those chapters that interest you, okay? And then you are going to read that chapter, and you will pick one thing that you want to learn about even in more depth, okay? So it could be anything at all from the chapter, but it's very important that you know you're not doing a chapter summary. You are maybe picking one or two things that you like from the semester. Chapter. You do a little bit more research on that, get some links, articles, things that you found that relate more to the topic that you're studying in more depth. So again, this is not a chapter summary. This is a deeper dive into something that you find interesting in that chapter. So the fun part about this assignment is we get to spend the rest of this semester talking in more depth about whatever you guys find interesting. And so it's up to you each week. So you will look at that chapter, find something, and do some more research on it. And then after you do that, you will go to discussions and then add discussion. And here you will need to make sure you put in the chapter. So chapter number, a unique title, okay? So something that tells us what it is that's unique to you. Let us know what the topic is. Your last name, and then the group number. So you will be graded on this because I need it to be just like this. So it needs to be chapter number, unique title, a title specific to your research, your last name, and your group number, okay? And then here you would post your one paragraph summary, okay? And then you're going to include a link and end with a question or two, or if you're like me, or three, right? Because you just start asking questions. Okay, so how do you include a link? You go right here to link to URL, click that button, and you will just hyperlink, or if you need to type that in there, type in your link, hit insert link, and you'll see that turn yellow. That is now with the hyperlink an active link for all of us, okay? You can also include a video or a movie, okay? So if you have something that you're getting from YouTube, choose the embed code and copy and paste that right there. And then click OK, and your video will show up, okay? That's actually how I will put this video in our announcements. Okay, so you need to have a paragraph, keep saying chapter, do not do a chapter summary. You need to do a paragraph summary of what you learned, okay? Because this assignment has two parts. The first part is the research you're gonna do and the 3 paragraphs you're gonna write and what you're gonna tell me that you learned, okay? So that's part 1. Part 2 is this discussion board prompt. part of the assignment, okay? And so you are going to take that one paragraph summary of the research you already did. You're going to include a link here for us to look at and show us what you learned, okay? And then you're going to end with a question or two. You will want to make sure you have open-ended questions, okay? Ask us who, what, when, why, how do you feel, what do you think, when have you seen this, right? These need to be dynamic. And then you need to check back throughout the week and respond to people who have commented on your post. You are in charge, and a big part of this portion of the grade is being the facilitator for this discussion board, okay? We have awesome student projects and examples that I can show you from past students. And let me see. I was gonna try and link you to some student examples right there, but it's not gonna let me do that right now. So I will have to do that in another post. When you are all done with this, you will need to click at Allow Threaded Replies right there on that options, okay? And then you're gonna hit Save. Now it's important that you get this into me Monday night by 10 p.m. And to do that, you just click on Discussions, add a new discussion, put in this information here, and then click Save, okay? I will then go in and edit this and put it, attach it to your group so that everybody else can comment on it by Wednesdays and then have their 2 replies by Fridays. So nothing has changed. You are still responsible, everyone, for making an original comment on this post by Wednesdays and responding to 2 by Fridays. The only difference is if you are the facilitator this week, you will be doing all the commenting on other people's and making sure that you respond to people's questions and comments with more questions, links to resources, or answering their questions, things like that, okay? I'm super excited to see what you guys come up with. This adds a lot of life, and we see what you're interested in. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me, and I will get back to you. Thanks, guys.